Hi, my name is Jehan El-Jourbagy, and I'm an attorney, and I teach business law at Georgia College and State University. And I have a bit of a different perspective. I am from Jasper County as well, and I'm just more speaking on the legal end. The default is, as all of you know, conservation subdivision. I was here during that town hall meeting and during all the deliberations with implementing the conservation subdivision in our county. Voted that in for a reason to preserve the rural character of the county. Now, conservation subdivisions do not prevent development, and I'm not anti-development. They are compatible with development and even potentially higher density and more lots. To that end, I just wanted to provide you guys with five points in regards to conservation subdivisions. One, being that the research shows that conservation subdivisions result in higher home values. They often sell faster and they sell more. It also saves on construction costs. Second point is that it decreases infrastructure costs. We talked about paving and grading here. When you do cluster the homes, there's less road to put in, there's less stormwater management, there's less infrastructure costs, and if the Jasper County Water Authority is going to be servicing it, that's less pipe to lay down as well. It can reduce costs to a developer by 34%. It can, in a development like this, it can reduce their grading costs alone probably by $500,000. So it can be substantial. In terms of benefits to wildlife, we've got an eagle nest here that looks like it's being preserved. But if you have that 50% preservation of green space, then of course you're going to have more wildlife that is preserved. Fourth point in favor of conservation subdivisions is you have this access to open space that residents like. You've got more safe spaces for children to play, and you've got more outdoor recreation opportunities. And then finally, in regards to the septic issue, septic fields can be off-site, and for conservation, you can put a communal septic field in that green space, or you can put them in common areas, single ones in common areas. So that is not a barrier to the density and the development. Finally, I guess I haven't reached my one yet. Madison.
You're at it right now.
I am at it? 1 minute. Okay. Now, Morgan County, we're surrounded by counties who've embraced and enforced their zoning. Morgan County, and these are Oconee County. These are desirable places to live. This is where people go to because they see the type of development that's there. And they are implementing conservation subdivisions, and we put that in for this. We want to draw people here too, but in the right way. And so I think we have incomplete information, and you have incomplete information. I would love to see their spec of a conservation subdivision and how it could be done on this property, and then hear from the tax assessor and tell us what are the numbers on that proposal. So we have complete information, and I just urge you that you not vote on this at this time until you have that complete information. The other thing that was mentioned by the developer, and I'm glad of their interest in Jasper County. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for that. They mentioned cookie cutter lots with conservation subdivisions. If anyone's been to Serenbe, which is south of Atlanta, those are really expensive homes. They're all amazing, they're beautiful, great architecture. You've got lots of other examples. This is developers out of North Carolina. They really are big on conservation subdivisions, and so I know they're capable of making plans that look like a conservation subdivision. It sounds like cookie cutter marketing to me, that if they, maybe they could market it and make a lot of money for themselves and for the community as well. So,
All right.
thank you.